It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the Broncos Offensive Player of the Year. He's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Broncos and the Hawks on EA Sports.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
Let's go. Throwing to start this game. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that'll be good for a Denver first. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Dropping back to throw. He's on the move. He's on the move. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing from the gun. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. They'll throw it again. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. And a lot of things Jerry Rice did we might never see equaled again, but that's what he's just done here. It's his 22nd touchdown catch of the season. They go play action on 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Goes ready for their next series. Let out on offense by the... Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Got Everett, and it's complete. 16 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up. Are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll come out throwing. On the move, headed right. Able to get it to Franklin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That's going to be caught by Everett. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Throwing it again here. Buys time, rolling right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Broncos take a second-quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool.
Headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed to Sutton. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. From the 41. Flush down now to his left. This finds Everett complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Forced out to his right. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Early on, it's not his work passing the football we're talking about. It is what he's been able to do as a runner that has this place buzzing.
Yeah, years ago, Kate, taking what the defense gives you means checking it down, but not anymore. Not the QBs of today. He's showing you the prowess he has with his legs as well.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. From the red zone now. Has it down close. Touchdown Denver. And the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Throwing from the gun here. This finds Franklin. And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Everybody rushing back to the line. Going to the ground again on the first. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They stay on the ground with Williams. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll make a big play on the ground. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Chased out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Another run for Williams. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by Reek Woolen. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 23. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He's on the move. That's into the hands of Franklin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. Looking for a throw here. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had, not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, kid. It's been tough. When they needed a play, he's dug deep and he's willed this offense forward, coming through with the type of run the moment asked for.
First down from the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put up even more points in a win. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist. And
And he could have a free play here. He's got time here, and they got to him for the sack, but I think that they might have had an unfair advantage there, Brock. Sure looked offsides, and we've got a flag. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
you know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
To throw it on first down. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's calling his own number again. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. They gain 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Now looking to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to throw. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
Pass play on first and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos continue piling it on here in the fourth. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking for.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
2nd and 10 now. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to the